Welcome to Exhibitor Lounge, sponsored by ExhibitEdge.com. Now, I'm your host and your trade show mixologist, Michael Gray. Here each week, you receive simple, practical, and proven tips to improve your trade show marketing strategy and get better results while maximizing your budget. So, we just finished another planning meeting. And it's now about 2 weeks before the exhibit ships to the show. So we really need to make some final decisions about the exhibit look and just get things done. All right, we addressed the sidewall extensions and decided that the contrast between the dark colored sides and the gold backdrop would not work with people sitting in front of different colors in the interview chairs. All right, so we decided to make the side fabrics match the back wall. Next, as the show date is approaching, our account manager, Angela, was able to narrow down the ship date. Like I said, the ship date is now only 2 weeks away. So now it is major checklist time. All right, on the checklist is 1, build 5 risers to get the backdrop up to the show drape height. We did not want to see the show drape above the exhibit. Now we also wanted the logo as high as possible. Number 2, cut the frames for the sidewalls and figure out how to attach the frames to the stage floor. 3, create the logo for the shot glass giveaway. 4, build a form-fitting shipping pallet to transport the stage and keep the shipping costs down as much as possible. Number 5, determine all the supplies needed for the show and start a checklist. 6, decide to take a laptop for sign-ups and get a bracket to mount it to the counter. 7, bring in a second counter and mount a monopod for the video camera instead of using a tripod. 8, determine the literature that will go and how it will be displayed. Now, we had a bit of a curveball as someone mentioned the idea that a shot glass may not be a good giveaway. The idea was to switch to like a nice ceramic coaster. The thought was that the coaster would be something that would stay on someone's office desk, while a shot glass may go in someone's cabinet at home. Now, the cost was over budget for the coaster, so the shot glass won. The square shot glass was reconfirmed, and the reasoning was that it would have a better shot at staying on someone's desk to store paper clips or something, as it was classier than a regular shot glass. Now we just needed to finalize the logo design. So you can see that a lot goes into the planning of even a 10-foot exhibit. We've made great progress and feel good about the look and feel of the exhibit for the show. Next week, we will look more at the marketing side and talk about the pre-show interviews that we're setting up for the event. Now, our goal is to generate lots of interview action in the exhibit space. So we are filling interview time slots ahead of the show. Well, details to follow. Hey, as always, please respond with your questions or comments and let others know about ExhibitorLounge.com. And we'll see you next week. Until then, I'm your host, Michael Gray, telling you to relax in the Exhibitor Lounge.